If you are someone who is often late, this video is already talking to you.
Not the version of you that others see, but the one inside.
The one who feels that small drop in the stomach when the clock moves faster than expected. The one who carries quiet guilt. Even when you try to joke it away, people assume you don't care, that you're careless with time. But what if that's not true at all? What if being late has less to do with respect and more to do with how your mind and emotions work? What if this habit is actually telling a deeper story about your inner world? Picture this moment. You're rushing out the door. Your heart is beating faster than it should. Your phone keeps buzzing. You know someone is waiting. From the outside, it looks simple. Just leave earlier. Just plan better. But inside, it feels heavier. You wanted to be on time.
You really did.
You checked the clock earlier. You told yourself you had enough minutes. And yet here you are again, feeling stuck between stress and self-blame. As you move through the street, faces feel impatient. Clocks feel loud. And the thought keeps repeating quietly in your head. You didn't mean to be late again. To understand this pattern, we have to move away from blame and look at how the mind actually works. For many people who are often late, time doesn't feel solid. Minutes stretch or shrink without warning. This is sometimes called time blindness. It's not about ignoring the clock. It's about not feeling time pass in a clear way. On top of that, transitions can feel emotionally heavy. Getting ready to leave means switching focus, energy, and mood. That shift can overwhelm the nervous system. Then there's the perfection loop. You want to leave things just right. One more detail. One more thought. One more moment. Suddenly, time is gone. None of this is planned. It happens quietly, below awareness. For a lot of people, this story starts early. Maybe you remember being late for school, standing at the door while others were already seated. Seeing that look from a teacher or a parent, disappointment, frustration. Over time, those moments stack up. At work, in friendships, in relationships, the same pattern repeats. People sigh, people wait, and inside a question starts forming. Why is this so hard for me when it seems easy for everyone else? Slowly, though, something shifts. You begin to see it's not about effort. It's a pattern, and patterns can be understood. One of the hardest parts of being late is what people assume about you. That you don't respect them, that you don't care enough. But for many people, the truth is the opposite. You care deeply. That's why the pressure feels so strong. Lateness is not a sign of disrespect. It's often a stress response, where system tightens instead of flows. You want to show up well, not rushed, not messy. That desire makes things harder, not easier. It's important to say this clearly. Your intention matters, and you are not alone in this experience. There are also strengths hidden inside this pattern that rarely get noticed. When you are focused, you are deeply focused. You don't skim life, you sink into it. Creativity often pulls you out of time because your mind connects ideas in rich, nonlinear ways. You read people well. You sense moods. You notice small emotional shifts. You might lose track of time while helping someone, creating something, or following a thought that feels meaningful. And once you arrive somewhere, you are fully there, present, engaged. You remember how moments felt, not just when they happened. Which of these feels most like you? Of course, the world isn't built for this rhythm. Society loves speed, schedules, and sharp edges. Being on time is treated like a measure of worth. Miss it and labels appear quickly. Unreliable, lazy, disorganized. There is little space for human pacing, so you grow up feeling behind. Even when you are trying your best, that quiet frustration builds. Not loud enough to argue back, just loud enough to make you doubt yourself. At the core of this pattern is often sensitivity. Sensitivity to pressure, to judgment, to emotional discomfort. Maybe there were moments in the past where being late led to embarrassment or shame. Your system remembers that, so it tries to protect you, not consciously but automatically. Avoiding the pain feels safer than facing it head on. Lateness becomes a shield, a way to soften the impact of expectations. Beneath it all is a desire for safety, not failure. Inside you, there is a rich inner world. Thoughts layer over each other. Feelings carry meaning. You don't rush through experiences because you're wired for depth, not speed. Once you settle, calm arrives. Presence becomes your strength. You don't need noise to feel alive. You need meaning. That is something many people never develop. Imagine this moment. You've finally arrived. You stop moving. The noise around you fades just a little. Your breathing slows. You watch people rush past, still chasing the clock. And in that pause, a realization lands gently. You are not broken. You never were. You are just built differently. It's time to clear some myths. Being late does not mean being lazy. Calm does not mean careless. Struggle does not mean lack of effort. Shame has never fixed this pattern. Structure helps. Awareness helps. Compassion helps most of all. When you understand yourself, change becomes possible. Not forced, not rushed, but real. People like you often have rare traits. Once you commit, you are loyal. Your emotions are honest, even when you don't say much. Your intuition guides you well. You value depth over speed, quality over quick results. In a fast world, this mindset is uncommon. Quietly, it is also valuable. If this video felt personal, that's because it was. You are not alone in this. You are not careless. You are human. Be kind to yourself as you learn how your mind works. Time is a tool, not a measure of worth. Thank you for being here and for watching until the end. If this resonated with you, gently tap like and consider subscribing for more videos like this. And if you feel comfortable, share in the comments what part of this described you the most.